Hey everyone, Schlop here. It's been about 3 months since the last devlog, and usually I would blabber on about everything I've done, but it would be way too much to put into an enjoyable video. So for starters, there's a new update to the playtest on Steam. Unlike last time, there's actually something to do in this one. During the last playtest, there were a lot of complaints about lack of direction and stuff to do. Looking back on it now, I don't know how I expected people to play that. So in this playtest, you can play through what I would consider a somewhat full level. It's pretty basic with a bunch of enemies, some locked doors, and a boss fight. To be honest, I thought people would not enjoy this very much since it's missing a lot, but I've actually gotten a lot of really good feedback and response out of it. There have also been a lot of issues.
Oh. Are you able to get dragon with me?
Some of them were pretty minor things like enemies getting stuck, menus not closing, or doors just deciding they didn't feel like opening anymore. But there were also a few bigger problems that showed up once people started really playing the level. Things like the difficulty being way too easy, players getting lost, or certain encounters just feeling avoidable. And that's exactly what I wanted to hear. When you're working on a game alone for months, it's really easy to get used to how everything works in your head. But the moment you hand it to someone else, they immediately do things you never expected. So seeing people actually play through the level has been super helpful. One of the biggest things I'm working on right now is better combat. Not necessarily in the way its mechanics work, but the flow and speed of it. So far, the biggest complaint has been that the enemies are slow and way too easy to fight. When the boss gets below a certain health threshold, he goes into phase 2. During this phase, his attacks are faster and he deals more damage. This sounded really good on paper, but making attacks faster when they're already really slow doesn't really improve difficulty. And that's not specific to just this enemy, it applies to all of them. Another thing that came up a lot was encounters feeling avoidable. Since the level is fairly open in a few places, players were able to just run past everything, which is honestly kind of funny to watch, but it also defeats the purpose of the encounters I set up. But of course, there's still a ton left to add. New enemies, better environments, more mechanics, and eventually expanding this into multiple levels instead of just a single playtest area. Anyways, I'm really happy with how this went. Seeing people actually play the game and enjoy parts of it has been super motivating. So if you haven't tried the playtest yet and you're interested, it's available right now on Steam. If you do check it out, make sure to leave feedback in the comments, or you can join the Serpico Discord, because it genuinely helps a lot. Anyways, that's all for this devlog. I'm gonna try and make a separate video about the enemies and their designs, but until then, I'll try not to disappear for another 3 months.
Geeked up playing Xbox all day. Geeked up playing Xbox all day.